last night I woke up thinking about the job I'm doing and where it's leading. And I don't know if you've ever had the same thing, where you kind of feel like, and my story to run alongside this is a film called Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. If you haven't seen it, black and white movie featuring Robert Redford and Paul Newman, where basically they're in the Wild West and they're a couple of bank robbers or robbing people and having a kind of life of Riley, which eventually sort of catches them up. And a bit like these guys behind me. So where I'm coming from with this is that each of us, and a lot of people are in a situation where you've got a skill, like Butch Cassidy. You've got a skill which is, in his case, I guess, robbing people, which is sort of got a bit of a shelf life. And in our day and age, you might have a skill which might be a technical skill or who knows, something else which perhaps has a shelf life. And in my case, I had some work, I thought I had skills. They quickly became outdated as technology changed. And I didn't really retrain myself and went into basically sales jobs. And this went on for many, many years. And what was happening, and this is what I realized last night, is that I'm being kind of boxed into a corner. So you're not able to do the thing that you perhaps done before. You're probably getting paid less, or you're not getting paid at all. You have to shift jobs, you can't find another job easily. And you've got commitments, financial commitments otherwise. And what's looming in the horizon is that you can't do this for the rest of your life. You've got perhaps the retirement coming up, or you feel like you're depressed in the situation you're in, and there's no way out. And this is basically the situation I got into a few years ago. And I didn't realize, and I had the very, if you like, I don't know if it's a strong mindset or a stupid mindset, to think that I could always get myself out of a situation which was difficult. And in this situation, which is 3 or 4 years ago now, I was searching online for work, and I started to find jobs which were, I guess, pretty much completely unskilled. In fact, a lot of them were just, can you speak English and you can do this thing online, whatever it is. But they weren't really paying me. Some paid a little bit of money, and some of them got rid of me because they thought I wasn't applying myself. And eventually I kind of had to veer back in towards sales, which I didn't really want to do. But in that interim period, I was searching fairly diligently online, and it's kind of crazy that these days you see a lot of voices online that will help you, and some people really want money from you, which is maybe not very nice, but just the way it is. But some people are like willing to share many, many things with you just for free to help you. And this is the path that I was taking. I was listening to a lot of people, starting to read books, and kind of to, I think, rejuvenate my life and become, I think, a more healthy, if you like, educated person. And together with that, there was an indication of that I could make a living doing something I wanted to do. And I'm still in the middle of a journey, just wanting you to know that. But I feel that I've connected to a great group of people and a community which is like the underworld. That I, even to this day, probably would have never known about, which is, in a way, it's really fantastic, and it's appeals to lots of people. Maybe not people, everybody, but I want to connect you with the underworld, and I want to help you. And if you're in the same situation similar to what I was in, then I want to help you to improve your situation, to improve your life, and help you sort yourself out forever. Click, click, click. Talk to you later, guys.